Well, chances are you don't have an extra $30 million in the bank that you are going to give to your alma mater.
But chances are better that you know someone who could benefit from the scholarships provided by that kind of generosity. Nearly 2 decades ago, a successful attorney, the late Michael Moritz, gave $30.3 million to the Ohio State University Law School that now bears his name, with a commitment from the university that each year 30 deserving students would get a full-ride scholarship. But that hasn't happened, not even once. And his family says they were shocked to learn the reasons why.
He grew up dirt poor. I mean, he could not afford to go to law school.
Michael Moritz was so grateful to the university that gave him a full scholarship, he gave $30 million to pay it forward, a restricted endowment to fund 4 academic chairs and 30 annual scholarships.
So when he gave the gift, he wanted to give the opportunity for other deserving students who couldn't afford law school the opportunity to go to Ohio State.
Your dad wanted 30 scholarships a year. How many scholarships are going out each year?
It's never been 30. Most years it's been anywhere from 12 to 16.
So about half, less than half of what he intended.
And a third of the money of the 30 million, 10 million was allocated for scholarships. That's how important it was to Mike to make sure that there would be students who are able to go only with a scholarship.
And Jeffrey says after learning only half the scholarships were being awarded, he learned something else. Instead of growing through investments, his father's $30 million was down to only $23 million. He says the university was draining the money away for something labeled development fees.
And it pays for administrator salaries, entertaining donors, banquets, dinners, cocktail parties. It's really just one big slush fund that they use to fund their activities.
The university declined my repeated requests for an interview, but in a statement said development fees are a respected and widespread practice among universities. And these fees are lawful and recognized by Ohio law as a prudent cost associated with managing an endowment. Jeffrey says they told him his father was aware of the fees. He does not believe it.
I mean, he was a meticulous attorney, contract attorney, and if he was aware that these kinds of fees were going to be taken out, he would have wanted it in the contract.
The Moritzes are asking a probate court to reopen Michael Moritz's estate so Jeffrey can stand in his shoes and challenge the development fees. Ohio State and the Ohio Attorney General opposed the effort, and the legal fight continues.
Colleen, he would be devastated. I mean, I especially the way OSU has taken such an aggressive and adversarial approach to this whole thing. It would be very, very disappointing for him. I mean, it has been for our whole family.
It's all about money, Colleen. It really is. They have this pot of money that they can take out however much they want, whenever they want, and no one is going to question them.
But the Moritzes are doing more than asking questions. They are ringing a warning bell for other families who might have made endowment donations to the university, and they say they want to educate donors. The university points out that Jeffrey Moritz lost his initial case in probate court. They claim the endowment fund doesn't provide enough money for all those scholarships, even though the university signed a contract committing to provide 30 each year. I'll have more on the entire endowment process coming up tonight at 11.